Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Pubo Rama, and in today's video, I'll be breaking into everything you need to know when it comes to what you should and should not be buying this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. And I'll be honest, this is a pretty lousy week. I would honestly say that every vehicle from here all the way over to here, apart from one, is a complete waste of money. Don't get your hands on the stupid festival bus, don't get your hands on the Blazer Aqua or the Annihilator. All of these are wastes of money. There's only one vehicle I'd recommend to buy. But let's first of all start off with a vehicle that you can get your hands on for absolutely free by putting in about 2 minutes of effort, and that is the Vapid Clique Wagon, this absolutely horrid vehicle in front of me. I'll be honest, the only reason I'm actually telling you to get your hands on this vehicle is because it really does take about 2 minutes of effort. We can take a look at the statistical capabilities of the Clique Wagon. It has a top speed of 91 miles per hour, making it the slowest muscle car in the game. It has a lap time of 1 minute 20 seconds, making it basically one of the slowest muscle cars in terms of lap time. It doesn't even look great. It's literally a wooden station wagon, dude. It's from the 50s. Why would you want to get your hands on this vehicle? I don't really know. But it is a $1.2 million vehicle, and you can get it for absolutely free by participating in the Prize Ride Challenge. What is the Prize Ride Challenge, you may ask? Well, literally all you have to do is place top 5. That's it. It is that simple. It does not require any effort. You can do it with your eyes closed. So, yeah, you can get the vehicle for absolutely free. That's it. That's the only reason why it's actually, I guess, a decent pickup. But apart from that, I wouldn't still recommend to go out and be like, oh boy. Apart from that, when it comes to all these other discounts, the only one that I seriously think is worth getting your hands on is this here, the Grotti Itali GTO. I really like this car. It's an absolutely amazing sports car, and with 30% off, the $2 million price tag actually looks really, really appetizing. First of all, this car just looks amazing in terms of its overall customization and capabilities. But even better than that, this is a really impressive car. If we make our way back over to the capabilities, it has a top speed of 128, which even not using HSW still ranks it within the top 20 fastest sports cars. But even better than that is the lap time. This thing has a lap time under 1 minute, ranking it the 5th best out of all the sports cars in the game. That is crazy fast. If we take a look at all the sports cars, it is even faster than the vast majority of HSW vehicles. We can see the Niobe, the Corus, the Banshee GTS, and the Stinger TT are all faster, but the HSW S95, HSW Sterling GT, HSW Banshee are slower than this vehicle. It's actually crazy how fast this car is. So it's a really impressive vehicle, and it smokes a lot of the other cars in the game. So if you're not playing on Enhanced Edition, the Itali GTO is actually the best sports car in the game. And if you are playing on Enhanced, it's still one of the best sports cars in the game. It's seriously impressive how good this vehicle is in terms of its performance. So today, I'm going to be upgrading this car, showcasing its overall capabilities and performance, and letting you know my personal feelings, comments, and opinions when it comes to this vehicle. So as you can see, we have my unupgraded Itali GTO right here. And we're going to go bring it over to the customization shop. Now, as I said, this vehicle is normally $2 million. So with the 30% discount price, that means you're going to save, what, like $600,000? So you should be able to pick up for like $1.4 million. The level of performance that this car has for $1.4 million is pretty dang impressive, and I think most of you would agree. First of all, it has a digital speedometer, which I love. A lot of players don't know this. Every now and then I make a video, and I talk about the digital speedometer on a car, and a lot of players always come into the comments and are like, well, aren't the speedometers inaccurate in GTA? Correct, the speedometers are completely off, but the ones that actually have digital speedos are correct. So this car, because it's got a digital speedo, is really nice because you can go in the first person view and actually see how fast you're driving down the road, which is something that I've always liked. I hate that Rockstar doesn't have all of the speedometers working properly. But here we are inside of the customization shop. Let's start off with the armor upgrades. We got some brakes, and we can put the bumper options on. There's actually a lot of customization when it comes to this vehicle, which is really nice. You can see we got a bunch of bumper options. I'm probably going to go with the carbon race kit. I think that looks really, really sleek. Also, a fun little trick that a lot of players should know. Whenever you buy a car, make it black, because then when you look at the liveries, all of them kind of, shine and stand out. It's a lot better to upgrade your car when it's black. So we're also going to go with the carbon diffuser, but we're going to go with the lip diffuser, which is secondary, because that's going to look absolutely epic. We have some engine upgrades. We got an engine block. Obviously, we're going with carbon. I'm going with an all-carbon build today. We got engine tunes. There you go. All right, we got some exhaust options. I don't really like the the square one. Ooh, I like that circle exhaust. That looks pretty nice. Yeah, we're going to go with the circle exhaust, especially because it's got that titanium. We got some hood catches. We're going to go with modern hood catches. Those look sweet. So now we got some upgrade options for the hood. I really like the vanity race hood. That one's sick. We have the carbon sports vent. We have kind of some basic ones there. I do actually like the stock hood. I'm not going to lie. I've never done this car with a stock hood option, but also this hood option, the competition hood, looks pretty sick. But we're going to go with the stock hood today. Why not? We got some lights. We'll put on the xenon lights. We got some livery options. So we have the classic race stripes. Looks really sweet. We have the motor market. I'm a big fan of this one. We've got alt motor market. We have competition motor market. I don't like this one at all. Modern art graffiti. Digital cam. This is the one that you just saw on my other one, which looks really nice. We also have a red version of it. Then we have the Pegasus Concierge, which looks freaking epic, dude. We have the Urban Racer, which I also really like. You can see that this car has some fantastic liveries. And then we have Ego Chaser. But in general, yeah, I actually really like all the liveries that this vehicle has. I think Rockstar did a good job on the livery options. Today, I think we're going to go with the motor market, maybe. I also really like the classic race stripes, but I'm going to go with motor market. I really like the way that this car has that green stripe on it. We're going to go over to mirrors. I don't really love the mirror options. We'll just stick with the stock carbon mirrors. We have the yellow on black on the back. We got respray. Let's see how this vehicle looks with all these different color options. I don't love the white. I think we're just going to go with a black on this vehicle. I don't think any other color really matches the green that well. I mean, I guess we could go with like a you know, that doesn't look bad with the forest green. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go over to classic. And we're going to go over to forest green. Let's see if we can scroll and scroll and scroll. We got bright green, midnight blue. Is that it? Is that all the greens? All right, well, I guess we can go with like a dark green. That looks chill. Why not? Okay. Secondary colors. This changes some of the things around the side. That actually looks pretty nice with the white there. But we could also do like a lime green, and that's I think we're going to go with. Yeah, sweet. Okay, trim color. Let's just go with whatever. White doesn't really make a difference. I never look at the interior of my car anyway. Let's do the double roof scoop. Sweet. We got some skirts that we can put on it. Yeah, why not? Doesn't really make a difference. Ooh, actually, no, I'm going to go with the secondary alt skirt. That looks way better. Spoiler options. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. The livery goes up the spoiler. That's actually sick. I'm definitely going with that spoiler. I also really like the two-tiered wing. That one looks really cool, too. Let's lower the suspension. Transmission. Turbo. And apart from that, we got the wheel types. I'm actually just going to leave the stock wheels. They already look really cool. They already have their own customization. We'll tint the windows. And there you have it. That is my fully upgraded Grotti Itali GTO. I think this car looks amazing. And as I showed you guys, it has so many different livery options, so many different, you know, choices that you can go with. I think that this looks really nice here with the green and then the secondary lime green that we've put on it. This looks absolutely amazing. And you guys can let me know what you think in the comments. But look at how fast this car is. We're already upwards of 130, 140 miles per hour. And that's because this thing has crazy good acceleration. That's what allows this car to be so fast. Watch this, right? Right now we're at 0. And let's watch the speed. You know, 20, 30, 40. Like, look at how fast this thing gets up to 100 miles per hour. It's actually crazy fast. There's not many cars in GTA which have this level of acceleration. So, yeah, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the GTO. But if you don't own the car, I definitely recommend to pick it up. It's a really, really good buy. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And apart from that, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.